All right. So, no, I'm going on that event. All right. We're going to have a little chat about perceived social media influence. All right. And why 10 to 1 what you may think, all right, what you may think these medias and Twitter and Facebook and all that influence and where all this stuff's gone, all right, might not be what you think it is. All right. All right. So, this Venture Capitalist, you know what this is. This is, I'm going to be playing some Venture Capitalist, and I'm going to be talking about something that is very, very important. All right. So, let's put the Wayback Machine here. All right. We're going to go back, okay? Back to when Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube were pretty much the top dogs, the only game, okay? But with the catch here, all right? So let's get to it, all right? So you probably remember back in the day when the news media were the businesses were bragging about, yeah, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, social medias, okay? When they were doing that, all right? And then there were news was covering like this or that on Twitter, okay? I'm not going to bother to mention the political agenda that they were pushing, right? But I'm going to simply make a point here, okay? Their subscribers, followers on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook were not real, okay? Meaning that the narrative that these platforms were pushing were built on a lie, okay? All right, it was built on a lie, right? And I'm going to show you how. All right, back in the day, when let's say ABC set up a Twitter account and a Facebook account, all right, what the business would do would be they would basically take that money and then basically do this. They would buy Twitter followers, Facebook followers, and YouTube subscribers. That's what they would do. They would basically pay these companies to pay for these followers, these accounts that would follow them, okay? Now, these accounts that would basically follow them were not real. They were what most social media users nowadays calls them sock puppet accounts. It was basically, a fake account that, that the business owns that would basically go and follow subscribe. Perfect example is let's say for the sake of argument, all right, we'll just go to Rotten. Yeah, I know I probably misspelled the piss out of that. All right. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, yeah, I spelled it right. Okay. We'll just go to a certain movie. Okay. Well, let's just go here to Rotten Tomatoes. All right. Yeah, here we go. Now we're going to go down here to the. Now I might not be able to look it up right now. All right, but I'm going to try to. Okay. Okay. You see here. Okay. Now we're going to go to this one here. Just a random one. Oh, look at this. This account. One review. Okay. You see, and then you go here, and then it's boom. It's just like a whole bunch of other stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's just critics list. You see what I'm saying? But this one here, okay. Let's go to reviews. You see what I mean? One review. And this is a so-called publication, but oh wait. But that media there doesn't have any, you see what I'm saying? And obviously not real critical review. So what these businesses do, okay? Basically, these businesses, reporters, or whatnot, with their substantial amount of money that they make, okay, they basically buy these subscribers, buy these followers, buy this for the social media influence, okay? That way, they can show their shareholders and the public at large that, hey, look at this. We've got hundreds upon thousands upon millions or billions of followers and whatnots. You see what I'm saying? All right. We'll just go here. All right, we'll go to YouTube. Okay, I'm going to give you an illustration here. All right. Actually, YouTube's probably a fairly bad example. Okay, but on account that most people now watches YouTube on television. All right, you see, right? 17.3 million subscribers. Okay, this is CNN. All right, 42 minutes ago. Go here to this. All right, I'm going to run the video. I'm just showing you. Okay, 17.3 million. 142 comments. But look at this, 138 likes. Ain't that kind of suspicious? All right. All right, now I'll just go to we'll go to another. We'll go to a political commentator one. All right, here's Notfish TV. All right, look at this, 581K. All right, we'll go to their most recent upload. All right, 12 hours ago, 115. Well, actually, 6.2K videos, but subscribers is 581K. 15K views. All right. And then we'll go down here to the comments. 173 comments. 1.5K likes. You see the difference? Okay. Just to illustrate the difference that... Alright. Actually, I should have left that CNN one up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that CNN one back up. Alright, so I can illustrate what I'm trying to show you here. Alright. I know, it's a bit like beating a dead horse, given 10 to 1. If you're a subscriber to this channel, you probably know what's going on with CNN right now as we speak. Okay.
And tonight with breaking.
All right. Okay. So. All right. So CNN, 17.3 million subscribers, 140 likes. Okay. Clownfish, 181K subscribers, 1.5K likes. All right. Okay. 147 comments. 173 comments. You see the difference between the two channels? All right. All right, this is just an illustration here, all right? I ain't going to go and compare like Fox or all these different ones, okay? But that's just to show you something, all right? So, if you stop and think about it, okay? If the businesses like Sony, CNN, Fox, these various news anchors, okay? Bought likes, bought comments, bought these businesses with these farms of. They've actually showed it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and show. I'll see if the photo's still available. Okay. All right, because I want to show you exactly how these businesses do it. If this photo is still available. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Bot farms. What are they? What they do? Okay. Yep. Here we go. Let me see if they actually still has the photo. Yep. There it is. Okay. So what these businesses does, that offers these likes, these followers, these comments, and subscribers. Okay. What basically they're doing when they pay this money. Okay. They basically buy this business, which basically buys bulk amounts of cell phones. Okay. What they do with the cell phones, they basically put in a piece of software in each phone. What they do is they then put that particular phone for a set amount of time to basically subscribe to these certain channels or certain accounts or follow these certain accounts, okay? Then what they'll do is they'll basically like and do bot comments with pre-programmed comments and comments on for them, okay? And then the bot forms then could go one further where they can actually buy them to basically like comb through like Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube for certain videos and certain comments. And the reply with pre-programmed replies. It's basically, It's just basically it's algorithm driven, okay? That's what they basically do. All right? So if you're like, let's say, all right, all right, Disney owns, all right. Okay, Disney owns news media. Okay. I think if I remember right, they own like ABC. Alright, here we go. Okay. That's the fastest owned by Walt Disney. Alright. Disney Enterprises, TWDC Enterprises 18, Disney Worldwide Service. I should have really had all this open, but apparently didn't. D23, we know what D23 is. We know why they basically made those changes. I'm not going to get into that. Disney Marvel Studios, okay, that's 20th Century Studios, which was actually bought from Fox, which the Fox kept the news half of it, but they changed it to 20th Century to leave it to Buena Vista International Incorporated, which actually made good movies back in the day, and I want to get into that. Disney Music Publishing, Studio Services, okay, production, Disney, yeah, here we go, ABC, yeah, so they own ABC Domestic Television, which is yeah, they do own ABC. So, like, let's say for the sake of argument, okay, Disney owns ABC. Okay, then Twitter becomes a thing. Okay, and then all right, and then so they decide to set up a Twitter account for ABC. All right. Now they can't very well go to the shareholders and go, "We got nearly 100 or 1,000, Twitter followers. We have to have." A sort of to show that ABC is influential. So they basically go and then they go and buy Twitter followers, which then is basically uses a bot farm, okay, to basically interact with the Twitter account for long enough to, for them to basically brag that ABC has a Twitter account. Hence why they did it. Hence why Sony did it. Why Fox did it. Why they did it for CNN, ABC, NBC, all these news media companies, all these businesses basically did it. They basically bought a marketing company. They basically went and set up these Facebook, Twitter accounts, YouTube channels, okay? And then they basically paid a marketing company, which then the marketing company then paid a bot farm to get them the likes, the subscribers, and the followers, and the interaction on these social media platforms. That's why the interactions on them dried up. And it's not just the big ones either. Even the entertainment blogs did it. Even the entertainment blogs got started by these individuals that were just fans of certain things. All right? And then they wanted to get rid of them. They would basically do the exact same thing. Buy a marketing company. The marketing company used the bot farms to interact with them, to pump them up. Then they sold them to these big businesses. All right, and when the interaction time that they paid for ran out, the interactions basically dried up. So when these news medias was going, oh, look at this. This person said this. These persons here didn't like it. They said they didn't like it. It wasn't real. Somebody basically got a little circle, figured out how the algorithm worked. They basically pumped up the interactions with a handful of people, and a few sock puppet accounts, and then because these particular ones that was outreached by this had paid for their accounts to be boosted by bot farms, made the outrage look bigger. That's why cancel culture was built on a foundation of sand. It wasn't real to begin with. The influence that Twitter, Facebook had to begin with wasn't real. It was all built on a lie using bot farms. The dead internet theory was always true because no normal person, I'm going to just make this real simple, okay? All right. All right. All right. I'm going to make this real simple. Tom Cruise. I think it was Tom Cruise. Shit, I'm going to have to double check that. Yeah, bleep it. I don't remember if it was Tom Cruise exactly, but I know one of the, some celebrity, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, let me see, okay. Let me check. I probably misspelled that to hell, but alright, memorabilia, famous, because I know there's like this one celebrity that was real famous back in the day when Family Guy was like on season 1, got busted with a whole bunch of it. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, that one's down. Yeah, you see like Brad Pitt, 385K. So it wasn't just the one. I think it was, because I know Family Guy, when he got busted with Family Guy, did a reference to him. I think it was Tom Cruise? I don't remember. Did a reference to it. Yeah, got exposed with like Nazi flag, a whole bunch of Nazi memorabilia. But I might be misremembering. Okay, he got caught with it. Okay, but because he was still making box office bank, and because it was before the huge Twitter bot fake influence took off, he still got work. He still made movies because, in general, the public didn't really care too much. All right, because that's the truth. Okay, most normal people, in general, don't care what people think of their spare time. They don't care if the movie is worth anything, as long as the celebrity isn't in generally. Well, just as long as they're not like Rachel Zegler. Okay. All right. As obnoxious as Rachel Zegler is going to try to basically etch out another one, which that one's been sensible enough to basically put the head down and, not saying much. All right. Yeah, because the general public don't care that much. All right. So yeah, the point to this is a lot of people's been saying how, well, I'll just put it to you this way. All right. Yeah, people are saying this because what they're trying to do is because what they're trying to do is because they're trying to basically build up like Blue Sky and trying to basically drive Twitter down. But the thing is that the businesses, thanks to the federal government's insane current taxes, okay, businesses don't have the money to pump up, all right, these alternatives to Twitter. They don't got the money. It's not there. They don't have the money to spend for hundreds upon thousands of bots to basically pump up these alternatives to Twitter, like they did in the first place with their Twitters, Facebooks, and YouTubes. Because back then, people were spending money. They were basically buying stuff. The advertisers, all right, were getting all of this seed fundings and all this other monies to basically push up these YouTubes and Twitters accounts and all these entertainment blogs. But because it's not there, all right, the money's not there, and a lot of these social media companies are trying to get real engagement now. That means that they're actually trying to basically keep the bots kind of down. So these former news medias and social media influencers trying to basically roll back to back in the day, Twitters, Facebooks, and YouTubes ain't going to work, because back then you got to realize you had privately. You basically had the choice of basically using your own privately owned blog, or basically go where everybody is at, and that was basically Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, because those platforms basically paid to market the piss out of it to basically make them the town square. Well, guess what? There's so many alternatives now that it's not going to work. So these idiots saying Twitter is dying ain't going to do squat. Alright? Because these alternatives won't work, just like Mastodon tried to be the thing. Alright? If anything, as the economy gets worse, alright, even, hold on a second, I want to just show something. Alright? I want to show two things why we're trying to roll back social media back to what it was back in the day. Ain't gonna work, okay? Because Blue Sky's already been floating a similar paid membership type deal like what X/Twitter has. Yep, see right here. Blue Sky teases paid subscription, Blue Sky Plus, and new mockup. Yep, you see, even Blue Sky's having to basically float it. As I showed you in an earlier video, the economy's not there. The only reason Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube has been able to go as long as they did, completely free, all right, it's because they basically got in early enough to where the venture capital was there, it was flowing, the money was flowing, and so they basically were able to get there, get a good cash reserve, and then basically go, we're going to roll it, and then they basically been able to roll for years. Even the reason YouTube's been able to stay as long as they have, even YouTube's going to have to probably eventually go at some point paid membership, because as people upload stuff, takes up more storage, takes up more data, takes up more space. That means it basically costs more to operate it. The reason YouTube's been able to last as long as it has is that basically it's all by Google, and basically Google is a monopoly. And even then, YouTube and Google is even starting to show cracks in it. I mean, perfect example. Okay, a recent update by YouTube basically broke the app to when you basically minimized it in the corner, you couldn't pause it or resume. And then when you basically zoom it up, you still couldn't resume it. You couldn't even put the videos back at the beginning. Even YouTube updates that's been rolled out, it's been showing cracks in it. Because as basically the venture capital runs out, the free internet will start to recede. Everything's going to eventually everything's going to be paid, or you're going to have to own your own blog. Again, it's going to be like a different version of probably 80s, 90s internet. Or basically, you got one of two choices. Basically, pay for a batch of memberships, or pay for your own website to host everything. That's where it's going to end up. Alright, so that's why the influence that Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube had, and these news medias claimed that this and that they're outraged, that they wanted to be outraged about, to basically make the news was built on a sandbox of lies. to the very beginning. I want a little anecdote here, okay? I was interacting with somebody on Facebook because I had a Facebook back when it had tabs, and you could basically have like your main tab for your newsfeed. You could have a second tab where when you log in, which basically have these pre-programmed tabs, like you would have your newsfeed. That could be one tab, and then your second tab could be your page or certain ones. Okay, all right. I was having an interaction, and I was basically explaining to the person how lopsided the censorship was during COVID. All right, thank goodness you can now say whatever you want about that. Okay, and how basically me putting true historical videos and facts about what Joe Biden had done in the past. Okay, what had actually got me basically spending during the election during Trump versus Biden. I probably wasn't in Facebook jail maybe about. Put it all together, I was probably out of Facebook jail maybe about total a month during the election. All right, because I kept telling people the truth about Biden. All right, the stuff he said and the stuff he did. All right, but we're not going to get to that, okay? Because I don't want my videos to age as bad as milk does. Okay, all right, and the person point blank admitted to me that the person has their primary Facebook account and a troll account on Facebook and on Twitter. I'm just saying what the person already told me. And I know this for a fact that there's people out there that has these, what they call the troll accounts, so that way they can basically troll people and get people into an uproar. So that alone adds credit to, what you see on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube is not reality. All right. Okay. So, as always, the Revenge Capitalist video not even hitting 15 minutes, not even half hour hardly, 27 minutes. All right. As always, thank you for watching, everybody, and well, peace out, everyone. And that's why Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube is pretty much built on a lie. As always, thank you for watching. Peace out, everyone.